Shit, I'm the best thing on her. Shit, I am the shit.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the ball. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switched codes, but he code switch focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God five, I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a piece, man. I ain't got no time for a piece, man. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up. If I let my dogs off the leash, they do my work to get out of Dodge, run and eat. Honestly, they can smell the blood in the beef. If they don't leave anything behind at the eat. I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a bitch. When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God five, I'm the kingpin.
Good Monday afternoon. Good Monday afternoon, man. It's a rough day for your boy. The reason why it's so rough, unfortunately, my team took an L to the goddamn Green Bay Packers. I can't stand them some bitches. I ain't gonna lie. But fortunate for me, the regular season's over with. No more suffering. No more losing. Of course, no more winning. But the long suffering is over for me. Now, only thing I can do is get ready for the draft and the NFL draft in April. That's the only thing I got to look forward to. It's rough. It's rough being a Bears fan, right? I ain't gonna lie. It's rough. Got a whole lot of rumors swirling going on. And, are we going to keep Justin Fields? Are we going to trade him? Are we going to draft a quarterback? Taylor Williams, Drake May, That's what we're talking about right now. That's all we that's all we have to talk about. Season wasn't nothing to write home about. So, that being said, I gotta watch everybody else's team do what they do. And then you have this person right here. This person. You have this person right here come with that bull. And we should come. Look. It's shortly. I'm telling you. Enjoy, Red Girl. Enjoy. Shout out to my man OG Do Dirty. Let me get my man's name correct. How dare I mess his name up? Shout out to my brother OG Do Dirty for the $2 super chat. He said, to the dudes. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you coming by. And I thank you for the blessing. You didn't have to do that. But you did. And I appreciate the blessings. Thank you, my brother. Y'all go check my man out, man. He's got a channel. He's just starting up, man. He's getting started. But y'all go over and make sure y'all subscribe to my man, OG Do Dirty. My man's over trying to do good things, brother. Right on to my brother. Right on. Will is rough, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. Of course, you don't have no sympathy for me. You a goddamn Detroit Lions fan. Who gives a shit? You don't really care. You just saying to be nice. I know. Shout out to your Michigan Wolverines for playing in the championship game tonight. We're gonna definitely talk about it. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. Let me say this. I hope we keep Justin Fields. Now, whether we do it or not, I don't know. Whether we do or we don't, I don't know. My man said Michigan in a blowout. I know that's right. I don't know if it's going to be a blowout because Washington got an offense, man. So that Michigan State and Michigan, I'm sorry, Michigan State. That's insulting. That Michigan defense got to be on. They have to be on, man. It's gonna be a tough one, but we definitely gonna talk about it. We are definitely gonna talk about it. My man Wallace said the Steel Curse somehow backdoor their way into the playoffs. I know that's right. Guys, please, if you can, hit that like button. Do that for me. My man say, let's go blue. Okay, right on. Right on. Hey, I want to see somebody be happy because right now I can't be happy because my team sucks ass. My football team ended their year 7-10. At least they could have, went 8-9 and beat the Green Bay Packers for me. That's what I was hoping would happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was hoping for. That's what I had my fingers crossed for. And for some odd reason, the Bears did what the Bears normally do, and they let me down. So, yeah, no thanks to you, mother. No thanks to you, damn Bears, man, letting me down once again. My man, who they Mag, what's going on, my brother? How you doing tonight? I think Fields is a decent. But if the GM don't draft Caleb and the Bears don't make the playoffs, he's fired. Screw Caleb Williams. He lacks leadership. Who the Mac? I ain't gonna lie. I don't like his leadership. The guy doesn't show up in big games. I'm not impressed. The way he stares away from doing post-game interviews. He act like he's scared. We need leadership. We don't need somebody go run and duck and hide, put his head in a hole like a damn ostrich. That ain't what we need on our football team. We need a leader. I don't think that's him. Now, I'm going to tell you, I think Drake May will be if we was going to draft a quarterback, I'd take Drake May over him. You understand what I'm saying? I would take Drake May over Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams 6'1". I mean, look. Caleb Williams the same exact thing what we got now with Justin Fields. Truth be told, same thing. Good college stats, but the thing about it, Justin Fields has played in big games and actually won a few big games. Now he didn't win the playoff games. No, he didn't. He played against a tough Clemson team, but he's the guy who went undefeated against Michigan. So prior to Michigan winning, he was the last quarterback that was winning against Michigan. Michigan won 3 in a row for Ohio State. Guess who the quarterback was there when they was losing like 3 in a row? Justin Fields was kicking their ass every year until they made that switch and they started beating up on CJ Stroud. So y'all, you can hate on the man if you want to, man. The man's a good quarterback. I just feel like he's getting a raw deal right now. I feel like the coaching ain't been up to par. Our offensive coordinator is Gatsby. Some goddamn reject from Green Bay. I don't want him. I think we need to fire his ass. Now, if for some reason we decide to make a coaching change, I would like to go get Jim Harbaugh. So, Jim Harbaugh, if you win tonight, as soon as you get done, you pack your stuff up, your family, and get your affairs in order, and you come on down to an old home you used to stomp at when you was in the NFL. Your first team you ever played for was the Chicago Bears. Come on back home, brother. That's home for you. Come on back. Not that far from Michigan. You're not. Not far from Lansing, Michigan. You're not at all. Right? So come on back home. We will show you appreciation, love, and we will pay you well. And you don't have to worry about the NCAA looking to suspend you or to kick you out of the college game, to hold stuff over your head, hold investigation, hold penalties. We're not trying to do all that. It's NFL. We got you. We got you, brother. So come to a place with a team that's going to really appreciate you and your skill set. Now, I know there's going to be some Michigan fans who may not like me saying this or putting that out there, but I don't give a damn about y'all guys. Just like I don't give a damn about a Red Girl right now because she sat there and make this statement. Packers own the Bears. The hell with you, Red Girl. I'm sure you're a beautiful person. I'm sure you're a lovely person. But you ain't shit right now. I just want to let you know in my own words. You ain't shit. Shout out to my OG Big Ant. He's in the building with the $10 super chat. Shout out to you, my brother. Look, you didn't have to do it, but you chose to bless me. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the blessing. Don't do it, Hink. Stay strong, bro. Stay strong. Bird's gonna win. One day. Big Ant, if you didn't send this as a super chat, I'll be cussing you out right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. But since you sent this super chat, I got nothing but love and respect for you. Right on, my brother. Big Ant, let me say this. We're gonna get back on our winning ways. I'm just hoping I'm around to see it. That's all. I just hope I'm alive. As my man Fatty he calls me an ancestor. I'm just hoping I'm around to see this day. That's all. I'm hoping. I got for you. I got Frank's dog. I'm hoping for that. The Lord's willing, the creek don't rise. I'll be here. If the Lord's willing, the creek don't rise. I'll be here. We'll see. But I'm just disappointed how things ended for it. I mean, I ain't gonna hold it. I'm very disappointed on how it ended. I didn't like how it ended. I thought we had opportunities that we really surely missed out on, and we didn't take advantage like we should have, and it's very disappointing. Very disappointing. Um, Hey, man, look here, man. Let me say this. Y'all ain't shit, man. My chat ain't shit right now. I just, Jesus Christ. Rest in peace in paradise to Walter Payton. Greatest running back in NFL history. Greatest running back in NFL. Let me go and get that out of the way right now. Ain't nobody better. Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, Jim Harbaugh, Eric Dickerson. I don't care. LaDainian Thomas, Curtis Martin. I don't care who you going to name. None of them better than the sweetness Walter Payton. So RIP to that brother, right on. But with that being said, let me continue to talk about this, man, because I'm very disappointed. As a fan of the Bears, we should be disappointed, right? But I like the pieces that we have, man. And look here, guys, it's not going to just be about the Bears. I'm going to talk about some other things for sure. And I'm going to definitely drop the link so we can definitely have the conversation. Because we definitely going to touch on this college football game because it's a big game. It's a championship game. Playing for all the marbles. The last year, matter of fact, let me say this. The last year of the Final Four college football game is this season. This is it. It's the last season for their 4 teams. Next year, they move it to 12. So, it's going to be a little bit better, more opportunity for other teams. But guess what? That 13th, that 14th team, they're going to find some way to cry and complain. Why didn't they get invited? They should have been invited to the final 12. Well, guess what, man? Get your money up, as what we used to say back in the day. Get your weight up, man. Stop all that crying and complaining. Look, play a good, tough schedule. Win your conference games. Play in conference games. Not just playing the conference game, but you got to actually win it. And then they can't get looked over. Now, you're going to need some luck, right? You're going to need some luck. Because, unfortunately, Florida State got unlucky. They got unlucky when they lost their starting quarterback. And then they end up, they still continue to get lucky because they was able to beat a weak-ass, fake, fraudulent Louisville team with a backup quarterback. But then he messed around, got hurt. So now they try to play against Georgia. One team was ranked 5, other team was ranked 6. Just missed the playoff cutoff line. But did you see the score? It's like 63 to 6. It wasn't even close. And they talk about you had people arguing and fussing and fighting to get them in. And they got blown out by Georgia like it was nobody's business. Then they're going to say, oh, we really have all our people. Who cares? Next man up mentality. That's how we learn when we play ball. Next man up. That's some bull crap. Don't use that. Jeffrey said the cowgirls. I know, that's right. Red girl. Yeah, I ain't called cowboy. You're called cowgirl. But I don't know. I just hope in this offseason we really, truly take a good evaluation and realize I think that Justin Fields is the man that we need. But I think we need to build around him. I think we need to, to go out there and get us a receiver. I think a weapon like that would be good. Marvin Harrison Jr. I understand they didn't want to go Marvin Harrison Jr. I like that receiver from Marston. Romeo Oswald, something like that. I like him. I like also the receiver from LSU. Now, he has better stats than Marvin Harrison Jr., and I'm trying to figure out why wasn't he invited to New York, but Marvin Harrison Jr. was. I don't know. So he's good. I like that receiver for Florida State. Now, if we decide not to get a receiver in the first round, I could see us taking a shot at him in the second round. I think that receiver for Florida State will be a good second round pick. Look, look. This draft is going to be loaded with a lot of good receivers, tall, big receivers too. They're not going to be them small little boys. These some grown ass men in there. So I think it's going to be a lot of good receivers going to be out there in the draft. So definitely. Oh shit! I thought I dropped the link. Hit the link. I did not. Guys, I apologize. Please accept my apology. Please accept my apology. Let me make sure I drop the link for the good peoples so y'all can have the opportunity to come up and hang out. And for those who are suffering like me, y'all can feel my misery and my pain. Yeah, we could cry on each other's shoulder. Huh? We're going to be there and console each other. But for you guys who think y'all better than us, for some odd reason, just because your team made the playoff like you weak-ass Cowboy fans, you can come up too. Shit, I guess. Come up here and talk your little weak shit because y'all got lucky. But this time next season, y'all won't be talking that because we're going to be in the playoffs. We're going to be in the playoffs. At least I'm hoping. He said, shout out to the big brother, Deion Sanders, former Florida State cornerback here. Fields should have ran more. And so these games. Couldn't help for sure. Could have helped for sure. Sassy Bum said Cowboys are going to. Says I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate your good humor when I see you in the chat. You say some off the wall things. You give me hell sometimes too. I ain't gonna lie. But I think this right here, I think it took the cake. After all the stuff you ever said, look at this motherfucker in the back here. After all the stuff that you ever said to me, this has got to be the craziest thing you ever said, Sassy Bun. But I ain't gonna hold you. Because if that's your team, congratulations for making the playoff, because my team sure didn't do it. So congratulations to you and your team, and I hope y'all lose the first round y'all play. I ain't gonna lie. She said, don't hate on my daddy's team. I know that's right. She rocking with daddy's team. I know that's right. Right on, Pops. Right on. Hey, if that's your daddy's team, I wish him nothing but the best then. As long as it ain't your team. I guess I gotta bring this ninja up. Look at this ninja here. This ninja coming wearing his rag ass shit. I mean, I only seen him 3 times the whole season. For some reason, he always find his way in here at the win. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a short-lived interaction with my man.
Don't be a hater. Don't be. Remember I told you we're gonna get the number 1. I'm just telling you we're gonna get the number 1. I had to come in. And remember I told you about Michigan. I had to come in by Michigan.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Ron, now you was Florida Stating it up, man. What the hell are we talking about here?
Remember they tried Florida State. I was against that, and it's a big lawsuit with that. I think you probably already heard about it. You know, they asked for a lot of money, so I think they're gonna win that case. So, when I saw that, and I saw, okay, I wanted to be Florida State versus Michigan, but then you saw what happened. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. So for this one, I gotta go.
Ron, let me ask you this, Ron. Do you really think they still a legitimate chance trying to play to get with a third string quarterback going against? I don't know who. Let me ask you this: who did you took out over Michigan and Tech, between Michigan and Texas? These are the last 2 teams. And would you, since was Alabama's 4 seed, is that who you would have excluded?
Yeah, I would take out Alabama.
So
Alabama was not qualified because remember they lost 1 game.
But so did Texas.
Never lost a game at all. And mind you, the last game when they played against Georgia was like the small conference game. None of the players played because they already felt disrespected. So that's why none of the
Ho. Now you're doing too much, Ron.
No, but for real.
You call the SEC a small conference game.
No, but I'm not saying it's small in that aspect of it. I'm just saying by the players because they were so upset.
Guys, Ronnie ain't gonna make it. Ronnie ain't gonna make it tonight. I see it's gonna be short-lived for Ron. It's gonna be a short night because us from the South, and Ron, you in the South.
I'm in the South. I'm here.
For you to sit there and say it's a small, Ron, do you know how much we love and appreciate the SEC football? Look, if you look at our conference, 80% of the conference don't have an NFL team in the States.
Which is true. That's a fact. Yes.
Right? 80% of it. Now, it's probably the odds gonna get thrown out for a little bit because you're gonna bring Texas in there. Well, Oklahoma don't have an NFL team, so it's gonna kind of offset. So it might go from 80 to 70%.
Mm-hmm.
College football is our NFL.
True.
And you're gonna call us, and you see how much we love and how they go crazy for that college game. But you're gonna disrespect them by saying that's a little college conference game.
No, but
right.
I'm going by the aspect of because I'm looking from the aspect of like when it comes to being resourceful and when it comes to like business wise, people might say, "Oh, it's smaller than the NFL." Because when it comes to Super Bowl, everybody watches the Super Bowl. I think the Super Bowl gets how many like viewers a year? I think like over 20 million. 20 million people turn in and watch the Super Bowl, so they consider that to be a major than the college. But even though we already know college teams still sell out tickets, people still go to the conference. So to me, I was really upset because I was like, okay, even though I might see it small, some people see it as major, like you're stating, like yourself, like you see how big it is, and for them to try those kids like that, to me that was dead wrong. Whether it was a third string quarterback or not, still the kids work hard to get to that point to be 13-0, and they're not able to go to not even to the playoffs. That was crazy.
Ron, it would have been like a college team going against a damn FBS school. You know what I'm saying? Them small, low level D2 schools. That's what it would have been like. I mean, Georgia beat the brakes off, and they made them look real bad. So I don't think it would have turned out well.
No, but a lot of
for
teams,
Florida State playing against Michigan. I don't, man.
A lot of players sat out that game. I promise you, a lot of players sat out that game because they were saying we don't want to play, and the coach and the staff said, "Okay, no problem."
But Ron, I understand all of that, and they probably had, they was a little butthurt because they feel like they got shorted because they feel like they should have been in, but reality would have kicked in. Y'all, they still would have got blown the fuck out. I think it would have been a bad loss. I don't care if every last one of y'all NFL type caliber players played. It still would have been a 21 points or better loss, and that's not good. And what we just sit there and watched last season with TCU, who had all of their players play against Georgia, that game was very lopsided, and they don't want that again. That's not good for TV. That's why when you had that Alabama-Michigan game going to overtime, that was the best thing that could happen.
No, that was great
because it was a close game all the way to the end. Came down to the last play, even with the Washington and the Texas game. It was still close. Texas was still in it.
Yeah, it was still in it.
Now you got tonight's game. One team's got a good offense, the other one's got a good defense, and now we're going to collide. Let's see what happens.
Their D-line, Michigan D-line is amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I don't see them even running the ball. They're going to shut them boys down.
Damn. But they don't run the ball like that, though. They pass.
Yeah,
they go into the air. They had three 100-yard passes last week. Last weekend. Yeah.
Texas, yeah. Fact.
2 receivers going to be in the NFL here soon after tonight.
Yeah.
They tough. What's up, brother? Truth, how you doing, big brother? You good tonight?
What's going on, Truth?
Yes, sir, big bro. I'm doing well. Hey, what's up, little bro? How you feeling?
We're doing good, man. I see your Baltimore team resting. Got the #1 seed, big dog.
Man, listen. The funny thing is, I'm not even a Raven fan, G. But yeah, they flying high right now. Right, we'll know something when their game because they seem to keep going out for the first round. Every round that for the last couple times when they made it to the playoffs, they get knocked out the first game in the playoffs.
This is
So we'll
true.
see what happens.
I said
Lamar,
this to a lot of look. I live in a city where Lamar plays college ball, right? Louisville. So he played at the
yep.
University of Louisville, and
Mhm.
so
Mm-hmm.
they're big fans of Lamar down here, and it's kind of funny because most of the people down here are two fans. They're either Colts fans or Cincinnati Bengals fans. But I'm like, how could you cheer for Lamar and have a Lamar jersey? No, he's in the same conference, but y'all
Conference.
call yourself Cincinnati Bengal fans. Ain't no way I could do that.
Yeah, that's
I,
weird
I,
as I
I
don't know what.
I,
And
I couldn't I
he's
couldn't be my favorite player that played in Kentucky. All of a sudden he's a Green Bay Packer and I got his jersey and I'm cheering for him. I'll be damned.
right, and he still got all the Louisville records, don't he? Still got all that passing
Yeah,
records
yeah,
and
he's got a
everything.
lot of
That's
he
it.
got a lot of U of L records. He's the
Yeah,
first player to ever win a Heisman at U of L, so he's
yeah,
beloved down here, brother. Oh man, they
yeah.
worship that dude. So
And they
look,
hey, up
every
here they love him too, bro. They love him
yeah,
death in this city.
and truth, you know something? Every week every Sunday it's a Baltimore game. I don't care who y'all playing. It's a Baltimore
Hmm.
game on here. I said, dude, you realize we got about 5 or 6 NFL teams you got to pass up before you get to the city of Baltimore. But y'all don't show them. Y'all showing Lamar and the Ravens because
Right.
that's how much love and respect they have for him. So,
No,
but
but
oh, but
I was
but
telling
truth, who's your fan? Who's your team then, brother? If you say you don't cheer for the
Yeah,
Ravens.
my team was the Vikings, but Kirk Cousins got hurt.
yeah,
Okay.
'cause
But
that's what happened.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
Jefferson got,
that's
and he came at the end. So that's what happened with them. But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. I was telling people watch out for the Chiefs because for some reason the Chiefs come alive in the playoffs. It's the weirdest thing in the world. Them boys comes alive, and they play the Dolphins first. If Dolphins don't do their thing, Chiefs might go over there and face Ravens.
yeah. See that's the thing. Like the Chiefs got that old Patriots feel, bro. Patriots and Tom Brady. They just going to be there in the end. They either going to be in the conference finals or they're going to be in the the Super Bowl if what's the name is healthy. If they healthy and O line stand up, he's proven I'm going to be there regardless. And it's just either win. And right now, that's going to be the test for Lamar because he has never beat the Chiefs ever.
It's true.
I'll
That's
feel
true.
out.
I
Watch.
mean, and I don't know if he beat the Bills yet.
Yeah, nope.
Nope.
Bills and never beat the Bills either. So that's right now he got a tough uphill, and we already talking about. We already know their trajectory. They already Hall of Fame quarterbacks. One is definitely a Hall of Fame quarterback, and then you got Josh Allen, where we already know his talent is. He shows his talent every game, so he's that.
And then the Texans did an amazing job, man. Uh, I love that coach, man. That coach he's amazing. The way
Oh
he
yeah, if he don't get Coach of the Year for what he did with them, man. Seriously, I understand they want to go by the records and everything, but like you said, with that franchise and everything and all the stuff, all the changes, even in the office change, the front office, all the changes they made, yeah, he deserved that, G.
he deserved it, man. Amazing, amazing
Yeah.
job. Now, so Harbaugh gonna be done tonight. So are you gonna take him in? Hank, if we come to Chicago, he's
Look,
done tonight. Tonight is his last day. You know that's it.
Oh, you think it's his last day today?
He's going to Chicago or he's going to the Chargers. He's going somewhere. He's coming back to the NFL.
Oh, you think he coming back?
I think he's coming back to the NFL.
I ain't gonna lie. If we gonna make a coaching change, he'd be the coach I want.
Okay.
That's hands down. That's the coach I want. Jim Harbaugh used to play for the Bears back in the days. That's where he got drafted and played for. So we want to bring him back home as our coach. I have no problem with that. I know he's a prick. I know he's hard to deal with, hard to get along. But we're gonna figure it out somehow, some way. We're gonna figure some shit out. to get along and make this relationship work, and him to be our coach. If we go that route of hiring a new coach, I don't know, but with what Jim Harbaugh's got going on, yeah, you might be right, Ronnie. This might be it. He might be done with college after this. Hopefully, he can go out on top, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Championship.
So you say you want him? You think he should go if he comes back to the NFL? You saying he should go to Chicago?
Chicago or go to the Chargers, because Chargers need a coach. I was gonna say Raiders, but Raiders already have a good coach right now. I think he's gonna be great next season. But the Chargers need a coach, and the Bears need a coach bad.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give y'all something that's probably going to throw y'all off. I think the Steelers need to move on from what's her name.
No.
See, I knew you was gonna say that. And if Jim Harbaugh coming, I think the Steelers should pick him up.
That's a tough. No.
See, I knew. I told you. I knew that was going to throw y'all. I'm serious. I think it's just time for a change, yo. I really do. It's great. It's great.
I don't know.
Yeah, as great as a coach as he is, I'm not talking about him as far as him being a coach. This has nothing to do with it. It's just right now, whatever's going on, that franchise is not being receptive of him no more. Like it's not working. So you can't just stay stagnant.
And truth, you say that. I'm not. You're not far off. He's not, Ronnie. He's not far off. I believe that too. And I heard Ryan Clark say that, and that's what really made me start thinking about, like, I don't know. It might be a move. And look, you know something? That might light a fire up under.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And look, if for some reason we decide we make a coaching change, I will put him on my short list.
Mm-hmm. I would. And that's who I would give it either to the Bears or the Chargers. They could use Mike Tomlin.
Commanders or Atlanta. Atlanta need a coach. They just fired a coach yesterday.
Atlanta, I think. See, right now they're going to be coasting for a while where they're going to be sorry. That's just what it is. I think they should have never got rid of what's the name, bro? They should have just not. What's the quarterback name?
Who you talking about?
Quarterback now?
From Atlanta.
Yeah, who that quarterback?
Well, they've been what's the boy Riddler Riddle?
It's a second string quarterback. You got to Google
it.
It's a second string.
Yeah. Matty Ice is not with them no more, correct?
No, he retired.
He retired. Since they moved on from him, I think that it's just done. They need a quarterback, bro. And until then, right now, I don't see them picking up one because they have so many other issues. And like right now, they're just going to be coasting. They're not going to be a powerhouse no more. It's just not going to happen. And we already know the reason why they was a powerhouse for a while is because of their offense. They had a quarterback that was going to give you numbers, and then they had a primetime wide receiver, and he fell off quick. Once that happened, that was it, because that was their whole stick. It was just
Desmond Riddler.
Desmond Riddler. Okay, yeah, it was just like how Detroit. Remember, they was doing good for a while because of Matt Stafford, and then they had Megatron. Once that thing fell apart, you saw how they were then.
Yeah.
And now they actually are kind of decent now. Now they sucked for a long time. I mean, for a while, like 3 or 4, 5 years, and then now they rebuilt all the way through.
True.
What'd you say?
Read the super chat.
Oh yes, sir.
Shout out to my man, Expect the Unexpected. Ravens all day, respectfully, Ron. Stop the cap. Look. Expect the unexpected. I don't know why you expect him to stop the cap. He's been capping ever since he came up here. Glass shit on his head. I don't understand why a man would want to wear shit on his head. But Ron is be the first to come on the show who decided to put shit on his head. The man's got some beautiful locks, and he decided to put this shit on his goddamn head. It makes no sense to me. Expected, unexpected. I'm very disappointed in the brother. I would throw that shit away if I was him. I would, but it's not my call. So shout out to Ron.
I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday I was kind of mad, but even though it was like second string and third string, they still played kind of well. It's just Sam Donald, he was getting his fit in, but he messed up a lot of misplays. But it is what it is. But playoff time, it's time to go. No more playing around. Kyle Shanahan, we need his ring. Stop playing. Get the ring and let's close it out. Be more 49ers Super Bowl.
So you want a rematch of that ass kicker, huh?
No, I think Lamar, we gotta make sure leave a statement. But at the same time, I know we're gonna face the Eagles. I think the Eagles gonna bounce back. For some reason, I think the Eagles gonna bounce back. We'll see them in the second round.
They like 1-7 the last 7 games, man.
Yeah, but
That's
it's something about the playoffs. Anything goes in the playoffs. I think you already know that.
You're right. I mean, you're right. We can't. You gotta hold that. My man Ray said, "Go Huskies." I know that's right, Ray.
Browns. Look at the Cleveland Browns. Cause Ray's a Cleveland Browns fan. Ray's heavy on the Cleveland Browns.
Hey man, they pulled old Joe Flacco off the scrap heap and gave him the opportunity, and he winning.
He came alive, and look what's going on with him. They're playing against the Texans this Saturday. That game gonna be lit.
That's a winnable game for him.
Boy, if Texans win, boy. But the Browns are amazing.
Let me look. The Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm sorry. The Cleveland Browns. To me, I think they should have Coach of the Year. I think your boy should be Coach of the Year down there. He lost a starting quarterback. He lost a starting running back. He lost a few defensive players off that defensive team. And they got like the number one or top 5 defense in the league. And they made the playoffs.
But they got Myles Garrett. They got Joe Flacco.
Yeah, but he's veteran. Look. Joe Flacco's nice. Joe Flacco's feasible. But this is not old playoff Joe like we used to when he was with Baltimore, right? He's a little older. We've seen clips with Joe Flacco on the sideline falling asleep because his old ass didn't get a nap. That's that Joe Flacco. You know what I'm saying? This ain't, we all got to remember, Joe Flacco didn't look too hot before he left the NFL the first time. When he was with the Jets, he didn't look like what we're seeing now. Joe's playing good now, Ron. And the Cleveland Browns are playing good. They're going to be scary in that playoffs, man.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That was it. But that was it. I want to see the game because I know Texans have strong defense. We know that. And Browns have strong defense. It's going to be a defensive game. I don't think it's going to be high scoring because the defense is going to be so strong on both sides of the party. And then you got Myles Garrett, who's a GOAT. We already know he might win Defensive Player of the Year. So you like.
So you think Myles gonna get it over TJ Watt?
Oh man, that's a tough one. TJ Watt was slamming people, so it's boy.
Especially before he just got hurt just recently. Now that's gonna hurt. I think that's gonna hurt Pittsburgh in the playoff this weekend because without him, man, it's gonna be. Look, it's gonna be tough for Pittsburgh to beat Buffalo without that defensive pressure and TJ Watt.
Because Myles Garrett give you like what 2 sacks a game, right? No, normally 2 sacks a game.
He's gonna be there for you, but he gonna put some pressure on you. Myles Garrett's gonna put some pressure on the brothers.
To me, is that TJ Watt, but he got hurt. I didn't know he got hurt. I didn't even know he got hurt. Well, he just got hurt on Sunday?
Yes.
Oh man, yeah, they're done.
Yeah, he got hurt during the game.
They're done.
Now I'm trying to think, guys. Do they calibrate the teams after, like, say, the first round? Because I'm trying to think. I thought they did, but I don't remember for sure. So if let's look at it. If Pittsburgh wins, will they play Baltimore since they're the lowest seed, or will they hold steadfast and play? Because right now it looks like Cleveland and Houston plays, and if the winner, then the winner of that will play against Baltimore the next week.
Correct.
Or do they reseed them?
No, they play Baltimore the next week.
Okay. See, I don't know what I don't know where I get them reseeding them. I don't know why I thought about that at.
Yeah. So Lamar right now, that's his issue. Like Truth said, which is true. They become stagnant. They be like chilling, and they don't realize that you got to come in with your game on because you're the number 1 seed. They're trying to take you out. They got to make sure they in practice every single day, because if not, they're done. Because remember, Miles, who knows if it's the Browns or the Texans? Remember, they're gonna come in there already with that energy, like we ready to get this. Lamar got to have the same energy. Same thing with the San Francisco 49ers, because at the same time, whoever comes in, which is Tampa versus who Tampa played? Damn, I forgot who Tampa played. Tampa versus the Eagles. If the Eagles come in there hot, they're gonna come to San Fran hot.
Yeah. Daryl said Michigan over everyone. I know that's right.
And
look, Daryl,
Troy got a good game.
Got a good chance. I do like Michigan. I like their defense, and I love their coach. So they got a good chance to win tonight. That's gonna be a very interesting game, man. It really is. I don't care what anybody say. I know people may say, "Oh, Michigan boring. They playing the Big Ten and all that." Bullshit, man. Bullshit. Michigan plays good defense. I like their quarterback, man. He's a heady quarterback, and they got a good, decent run game. So
they have an awesome tight end. That tight end is a go. I see him going in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
He's really good. He's really
good.
Hey,
look at my man Ray holding it down. Shout out to you, Ray. I hear you. But Ray, you're a Washington State fan, so don't start this old. I'm cheering for Washington now.
Oh, he's a Washington. Was that Ray money on Washington? I didn't know he was a Washington fan. Oh, his money on Washington.
Well, that's where he lives, up in the state of Washington now.
Oh, so his money on Washington tonight.
Ray know his butt's a Washington State fan. I don't know what he talking about.
Hey, look, Ray was saying it for a long time. He said, "Watch out for Cleveland." Him and they kept saying it. Watch out for Cleveland. I'm like, what are you talking about? Cleveland? That lost your quarterback.
And my man said that the number seeds play the least number seeds. I don't know. I thought they reseed them. I thought that's what I can't remember. Look, I guess we'll see after this week. You know what I'm saying? I guess we'll see after this week. I don't know for sure, brother, but you could be right, man. He could be right. He could be right. I don't know.
They on the Dolphins game last night, losing against Buffalo. A lot of people upset. In Miami, they're not too happy. I'm in Miami, so they're not.
But that's their fault.
They're not too happy.
Look, it was a home game for them. As a opportunity to win the division for the first time in a long time. You choked. Miami choked, man. I mean, they choked. You know, I understand they didn't have Waddle, and they didn't have what's that, Mostert?
Yeah, and then they have Chubb and as DN.
Yeah, I think he hurt himself. Was it during that game he hurt himself, or is it the game before? Okay. But look, we all know it's next man up. That's the motto. If you play sport, that's the motto. Next man up. You got to step your game up and play.
They show him out to get rid of Tua.
What'd you say, big brother?
Did they get rid of Tua?
Man, that's a tough one, Ronnie, right there. You got me. I'll tell you this, Ronnie. He's entitled to one more season. I give him that. He's entitled to one more season. And if he doesn't do anything like win that division after next season, yeah, you might want to be looking for a quarterback. But again, I like Mike. I think it's Mike
McDaniels.
Mike McDaniels. I like him as a coach. Yeah. If I had to find fault in that team, it will probably be the weak spot would be quarterback. But I will give him one more year. let's. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I would give him one more season and see how that goes. Continue to build up around him. Continue to work on that offensive line. Uh, I think the running game is decent enough to win some playoff games. I do. I think they got the depth and running back that they have is very beneficial to them. I just think Tua needs to get his shit together, man. You know, he's going to look. He's got an opportunity this weekend to do it.
I want to say, if you're a betting man, will you put your money on Dolphins this weekend?
No, I wouldn't. No. And you know why? Because of Tua. I don't have enough faith in him to beat Kansas City.
Damn.
I don't. Truth, you still there, big brother?
He probably getting ready for that Michigan game. Everybody get ready for that Michigan game. It's like 8:00, I think. The game's about to get ready to get turned on. Is it 8:00?
Yeah.
Or 8?
Nah, I think it's like 7:30 or something like that. Ain't it? 7:30. Well, look, you know how they go. They're gonna have all the ceremonies and all that bull crap. So it'll be about 8. It'll be about 8:00, 8:05 when the kickoff.
I'm gonna get ready to watch it right now, but
it'll be about 8:05 when it actually kicks off. Let me bring my man up here.
Shout out to Hank, man, the number one sports show in America. Watch out, Monday night, the number one.
Hey, let's talk it up, Ron. I appreciate you, man. Let's talk it up, baby.
Appreciate you, man. See you.
We're gonna talk it to existence, but I appreciate you continue to rock with me.
Because the NFL's done. I don't know if you're still gonna do sports because NFL's done. College almost done.
Hey, look here, Ronnie. I ain't going nowhere. We're gonna talk about sports all season, even on off season.
All right, sounds good.
Hey, like we say in football, there is no off season.
It ain't no off season, facts. But shout out to the Hank Show, the number one show in America. Watch out, folks. I'm telling you.
I appreciate that, big brother. Good to see you again, Ron. Take care of yourself.
Take care. We out.
All right. Brother Wally, what's going on tonight? You good?
What's going on, Hank?
Oh, man, I'm here, man. I don't know if Truth's still with me. I might have dipped out on me. Well, I see he's in the chat. He said, Ray Midnight, I need your help with some songs and beats. Right on. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Man, trying to get that mixtape together, I guess. I don't know, Wally. What do you think?
Hey, whatever it is, make it A1. Make it A1.
So let me ask you this: Do you have the same sentiments as my man Truth was sharing a minute ago about Mike Thomason and him leaving?
I mean, it's a tough situation with the Steelers, and it can go up and down either which way. Honestly, does he deserve to be fired this year or let go? However you want to be. No, because he actually got lucky enough to get in the wild cards. But does he? But I will say this though: does the culture of the Steelers, as far as just how they need to move forward, need to change? Yeah, because how he was choosing to run that before, he needs to get that out of there because it's a brand new day, and that style of game that he's catering to, that shit's done and it's just done and it's done. It's pretty much done. So he has to move differently. That's my sentiments on that one.
I look when Truth said, I heard it before. I heard Ryan Clark say something about it on his on First Take before, and I could see that. I could see how sometimes you could just wear yourself thin, and sometimes you could wear your welcome out. You know what I'm saying, Wally? And
right.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. And so if that's the case, should he make that move? Yeah. Look here, I'm gonna tell you right now, Wally. He's on my short list if he becomes available for the Bears, and we decided we're gonna make a coaching change. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna take it from
hey, I ain't look, I'm gonna tell you right now, if that becomes a possibility, I won't blame you. I really won't blame you. I'm dead ass. Won't blame you. But to be honest though, like because my thing is, notice one thing that happened, right? Because people was like, the games that they were flukish games. I was like, really? Y'all really think it's flukish? No. Notice what was the big
Oh
right?
shit.
They started to put in one key weapon. They put in your boys George Pickett in, and they start giving him the dang ball. And
Mm.
that was the major change thing, because they keep focusing on the run game, but y'all didn't want to throw it to George Pickett. And notice, every single time they throw to George Pickett, man, that boy was handling business every time. So I don't want to hear. So just say
Wally,
that, like, nah.
where you at, brother? Your microphone sound
Yeah. I'm
crazy.
sorry. Yeah. It's windy. Yeah, it's windy outside. I'm walking right now. Yeah. So I
Okay,
just trying to come
okay,
in
but
real quick.
my man Wally got to get his steps in. Y'all don't hold that man. He trying to get his New Year resolution on. I know what's going on.
Right.
But yeah, that's that's gonna be interesting how that pans out. Look, I don't think Pittsburgh's gonna fire him. I think it's gonna be a situation where he just steps away because maybe he's tired and maybe wants something different. I can also see him taking a year off for football year. You know what I'm saying, and doing something like that. Well, I could see that. I could see that happening.
I mean, yeah, there are a lot of probable factors. So all I'm saying is, for him to be fired at this point, he would definitely have to lose in the worst way for him to be fired. And my thing is, like, don't get me wrong, like, it's constantly been a story of the Steelers organization is very weary. Like, someone's calling one play, but someone's calling a different play, and people are playing on two different plays. God damn. But yeah, it's just very horrible. So, but right now, thinking they're getting the ideal connection around, and hopefully they get that situated, and eventually, they get it back. They get it back on track.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Because when we focus and we're on point, I think we can get it on point. Now, as far as just where the team at, because of course, will we take a setback? Uh Now that goes a long way, because of course people are talking about a bunch of trades. Some people are saying we may get your boy Justin Fields in a trade. Some people are saying Russell Wilson. A lot of people are saying a lot of different trades, but it's one of those things where it's an up and down scenario. So it all depends.
Mm, mm. I could dig, I could dig. Look, before we go to my man Stan's question, somebody said Washington would be a good landing place. Washington would be a good look for Mike Thomas for a possibility of a new beginning. Hey, it's possible. It's possible. But my man Stan, man, came up with the question. He said, Hank, what's your thoughts on Warren Sapp's new coaching position? When you get the opportunity, fam, talk on it. Thank you. Well, look here, let me say this. I think it's a great opportunity that Dion has presented Warren Sapp with. I think it'll be great for them kids to have a coach like Warren Sapp coaching them. A Hall of Fame type player, a type player who played in the NFL for a long time. Like I said, played on the highest level. Was actually in New York for the Heisman because he was a Heisman candidate. Played on the college level at the highest level. I think Warren Sapp is a great asset to what the Colorado Buffalo is trying to do. I think it was a good hire. I'm glad that my man Dion is giving these young black men opportunities to coach and get into the field of coaching. I think that's a great thing, and I'm happy for Warren Sapp. I like Warren. I love Warren Sapp as a player. I loved him. I love his game, his trash talking, his tenacity. I think he's going to bring that same type of energy to Colorado's defensive line. So I think it's a great saying. I think it's a great hire. Great decision by Dion for hiring him, and great decision by for Warren Sapp for talking to his buddy about getting a job. Oh, you think Hamp will pull to talk is 49ers. Oh, man. Yeah, I know my man Ham's a 49er fan. Uh, I don't know. Look, 49ers are tough, man. I like 49ers got a great defense. You know what I'm saying? They got a great running game. They got some good receivers, a good tight end. They got a quarterback who's going to normally not make a lot of mistakes and going to keep them in the game because he's a good heady, smart player. So, they got a chance. And with their number one seed, I think it's going to be real beneficial to them in the playoffs. Now, the unfortunate thing is, in the next round, they could be playing against the Philadelphia Eagles if they don't reseed them, like I said before. They could be playing against the Philadelphia Eagles. And so that's going to be a tough game in the second round of the playoffs, right? That's a tough game, especially to a team that you just beat early in the regular season. And, they need to do something to get them back off the slide. Now, of course, they got to beat Tampa Bay first. But if they find a way to do that and get an opportunity to play against the 49ers and maybe knock the number one seed off, man, that'll be that's a statement game. That is a big statement game. And that's something right now the Philadelphia Eagles need. You understand what I'm saying? Let me bring my man Marcus so he can blow smoke on my ass about the goddamn Baltimore Ravens. What's up, buddy?
Give love to them boys.
What's up? How you guys doing?
Nothing. What you want to talk about? The ragged ass Ravens? Nobody cares about? Go ahead.
That's fine. Whatever.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'll rest my masculinity. It's okay. Sorry, I'll rest my masculinity. You're safe. You're safe, my friend. This is a safe space. I thought,
it is for everybody but the Baltimore Ravens fans.
Every time you take a jab, though, I want to
thought it was
remember
a safe space against the Cowboys fans. Come on now.
yeah, for real.
Yeah,
but let me say, hey, listen. While your Bears are watching at home. Every week of the playoffs, waiting for the draft.
Salty.
It's all right though. Hey, I'm rooting for you guys on next year. Hopefully, y'all do something against the Packers and the Vikings because we know it's going to be hard for y'all to go up against the Lions. You know that.
Well, look here. We split with the Lions. We split with Minnesota. The only team we did not split with is the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah,
but that time coming.
Bunch of cheeseheads.
The time coming. They're kind of
should have came last night.
Raven slander.
Yeah. I
would have no Raven slander if I didn't have these weird ass Raven fans come up here trying to brag and boast about how great they are.
That's all right. Well, it's all right, man. I'll take it. I'll take it as a compliment because the hate is real. The hate is real. Now, I do want to talk about the college football scheme, how that's going to work out, because I know that Michigan and Washington, they're both solid teams, so they've been showing out year round. The Huskies did have some close calls, but so did the Wolverines. So I think in my position, I wouldn't mind if I see Michigan win. However, if Washington pulls it out, I wouldn't be surprised. They do have a good duo with a couple of the receivers they got. The quarterback, he's playing phenomenal. I think he was a Heisman finalist candidate. And I think also, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, Hank, Michigan, they had a candidate for Heisman as well.
No, he wasn't invited to New York.
Oh, well, there must have been the other squads. It's all right, though.
Let's see. It was Bo Nix.
Yeah, right. Michael Penix.
And it was Marvin Harrison Jr.
Right.
And, of course, the Heisman Trophy winner and Daniels.
Right. So, yeah. So, I'm just looking forward to a great game. Hopefully it's a decent scoring game. Because if it's too high scoring, there ain't no defense. But, well, I'm thinking it'll be probably like shout out to Scrap Skrilla. But listen, I said it before. Like, listen, this season for Washington, if they pull it off, it'll be a big thing. For Michigan, it'll be more of an emotional thing because I think because Jim Harbaugh, that a lot of people are projecting him to maybe potentially go to the NFL after this season, especially if he wins that chip. Or Michigan can offer him a bigger, fatter contract to extend it and have him stay.
But you know, it's going to come with some trials and tribulations with that, though, Marcus. You know what I'm saying? So I think the NCAA is they're looking to get back at this man for some odd reason. They are looking to really stick it to him. So I think they're going to try to suspend him again on some BS. So I don't know. Is it going to be worth dealing with maybe another 2 or 3 game suspension? Yet still
Yeah,
breaking.
yeah. I mean, I get you on that because that's the one thing I was also thinking is like, what if he actually does face a suspension for at least the season or something like that in lieu of that, And then now you're gonna have to save face and do a lot of PR and a lot of advertisement and a lot of coverage. Like, oh, we got to do the whole. Oh, he ain't that bad, He learned his lesson, but this business, man, it's business.
Yeah. You right. You right about that. Man, I don't know, man. It's I don't know. Again, like I said, if for some reason we fire our coach, make decision, make a coaching change, Harbaugh would definitely be on that short list. He would definitely be on that short list for coaches to call and inquire about his stance on coming back to the NFL. Well, right now we got 3 jobs open. You got the Commanders, you got the Carolina Panthers, and you got the Chargers. Well, let me take it back. You got 4. You got the Atlanta Falcons. So you got those coaching vacancies open, and of course, it's still early. And I know it's usually on Black Monday, but sometimes even I've seen where some coaches that made the playoffs still get fired. So it's
Ain't
possible.
that some shit though? Ain't that some shit though? Like,
It is. But teams feel like they could have did better, and the coaches don't feel like they live up to it. Yeah, they fire you. So right now, we got 4 coaches vacancies right now. My man said Atlanta. Yeah, that's the upper spot for a coach to land at too. And of course, you always gonna have the next hot assistant. You know what I'm saying? They looking for the next McVay or the next Michael McDaniels or I think that's what his name is. They looking for the next young guy, and I think what's that? The next young guy the name keeps getting thrown around is Brad Johnson, I think, or Ben Johnson or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. So I think my mind mark left. But with that being said, what's going on with Eric Bieniemy, man? I mean, people just gonna pass up my man Eric Bieniemy. They just gonna let my man just continue to be an assistant under a coach that didn't go past 1 year. I don't know. I think look. If anything, I think Eric Bieniemy thinks. I think he deserves a serious shot at the head coaching job at I was about to say the other name at the Washington Commanders. Man, what happened, man? That dial-up phone that you probably got from Baltimore went out on you.
say that again.
I said your dial-up Baltimore phone went out on you. What happened?
Yeah, man. Whatever, bro. Listen. You can take your shots as much as you want right now, but I'm still basking in the ambience, my friend. Still basking in the ambience.
I know
I'm here
that's right.
resting in my masculinity, high
Hey,
value or not, or great value. It don't matter.
hey, Marcus. At the end of the day, I can't say nothing for real. I gotta just accept
That's fine. Listen,
it.
man, I'm gonna say this again. Hey, I said it before. I said it countless times. I like Chicago as a city. I like Jordan. He's the greatest basketball player in my opinion of all time. And then I like the Chicago style pizza and Chicago style hot dogs. Bernie Mac, rest in peace. You know, the Walter Payton. You know, even when they had that '85 Bears defensive team, until my Ravens showed up and a guy named Ray Lewis and another young lad named Ed Reed, along with a few other contributors, who are arguably known in the top 100 years, greatest of all time list. Generational, motivational, inspirational. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ. This
Hey, listen,
this
listen.
this overpraise of this damn Ravens team is just killing me.
Listen, you have your team, sir. You have your favorites on your roster. Listen, I like my Brian Urlacher. I like Brian Urlacher. I like Lance Briggs. I like when Julius Peppers was on there. Tad bit. Tad bit. I like, I didn't like Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler was tripping. Jay Cutler started dating them cheap reality chicks. That shit went downhill. Went downhill, sir. Listen, I like Olin Krutz. I like Olin Krutz. I like him. See, and then Devin Hester. Devin Hester was one of my dogs.
Future Hall of Famer.
That's right. That's right. But guess what happened?
So let me ask you this, though, Mark. Let me ask you this.
What's up?
Do you think my man said I thought he was getting a commander job? Yeah, Eric Bieniemy has not been at least named as a candidate for the commander job. So with that being said, do you think the Commanders are doing this man a disservice? I mean, they brought this man over for offense coordinator for 1 year. Coach's vacancy opens up, and the man can't even get a Rooney Rule interview. Man, what's up with that?
Talk about Eric Bieniemy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they should give him a shot, man. I mean, think about it. Think about all the coaches that got fired. Think about all the coaches that got fired. And if he doesn't get one, I'm gonna be looking even more sad. You remember that speech that Roger Goodell gave after the Ray Rice punch, which I still coined. He said, remember that speech he gave to the NFL in the conference? He said, "We gotta get it right. We gotta get it right." But no, you haven't. Not on a lot of things. You haven't. There's still some things that gotta get fixed. Get better, accurate referees. You have all these cameras and stuff. We have a lot of these times where games get screwed over, missed calls here and there in front of you, but you have so many cameras. You get all these fines. You can't even hit no more. You got these coaches right here, man.
What the hell is going on tonight? I mean, all you.
And listen, like I said, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
I ain't seen this stuff done, and I don't know, probably since the fourth game of the season. I ain't seen him since. Matter of fact, I'll tell you when last time I seen him. When they weak ass lost to the damn Cleveland Browns.
Okay, that was just a mental lapse, man. That was a mental lapse.
I don't care. It happened. It's reality. I ain't seen him. He ain't came out. This son of a gun win the damn division, and all of a sudden he happy. You see how he come up here laughing, giggling.
Rightfully so. Rightfully
this goddamn Saul laugh. I say, look, I've been seeing him. My brother and other chats been showing love to me. I've been showing love to him. Now all of a sudden he decided to come back over to the sports show.
I think I have spared you for weeks, young Hank. The Empire.
Right. He's talking white now. He's talking white now.
I'm gonna let him have his little moment right now because it is what it is. But I promise you this: y'all better win this goddamn Super Bowl.
Listen, it is well documented on this channel. You can go all the way back to the summer. I said Lamar Jackson, 2023 MVP. That's been on this channel. I've documented it. You know what I'm saying? When we blown out, you said I wasn't here since. Listen, I was here way before that. You know what I'm saying? When we blew out all these teams, did I come up here and glow? No. I did not. I just merely put a tagged you on my community post and let you look at the highlights because I wanted you to see real football because you're a Bears fan. You know what I'm saying? And
that's a fact.
If I told you so was the season, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't want to do sports talk with y'all because I'm just on a level that y'all don't. I seen this coming. I told y'all it was coming. You know what I'm saying? Not only do we get the MVP, we get the number one seed, we get a bye week, we get to watch trash football for 2 weeks. Then we get to see real football. One win and we in the AFC Championship. Another win in Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that close. And I'm gonna thank me, first of all. Let's just thank me, first of all, and give me my flowers for how great I am in understanding the game of football.
Hold on, you better give me my respect. You better respect. Give me my flowers.
You were on the you helped set up the table in the back where the kids play at. But I've been dealing
I was
with this.
the foundation.
Listen, when they didn't think Lamar was going to sign, I stood up here and ate that. You know what I'm saying? I defended it. I told them all that. I mean, y'all was talking a lot. Hey, y'all was talking a lot. I was here. He ain't gonna sign. He gonna go somewhere. I said, no, I think y'all out there getting a little ahead of yourself. Now we having it's a whole different call. Shit was it was just so great. Just a year ago, y'all had so much to say. I just want to keep it going. Now I hope y'all win the Super Bowl. Hope we win the Super Bowl. Why? Because we in the playoffs. Not only do we got the bye week, we the number one team in football. So, hey, I told you. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all take y'all first round draft picks and draft offensive linemen. Because it don't matter if you get the kid. He's not going to be able to throw no way. I don't care if y'all get Caleb. He's not going to be able to throw no damn way. Because y'all lines suck. Okay? They don't know how to pass block because y'all don't have nobody passing. You know what I'm saying? Throw to DJ Moore is not going to last all next season. Okay? So, your little guy did better at the end of the year like you do every year. And I'm just coming up here to say, I think I spared you a few months in a row. And I don't think you deserve it for how much you've been talking crap. And I've been kind of letting you know, I don't want to hear nothing about JP because he been making team dog skin look bad. But that's the only L's I've been catching around here. Let's just make sure we clear. Okay. I mean, this was a great year. We had Matabike hit 13 sacks, leads all interior linemen. We had the best safety in the league. That happened. Our second year center goes to Pro Bowl. Our second year punter goes to a Pro Bowl. Patrick Queen, who I really don't like that much, he gets to his first Pro Bowl. It's just a great year. Greatest kicker of all time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We lost our number one receiver and our tight end, third best tight end in the league. We lost our number one running back. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say you're welcome for having Lamar Jackson on your screen at this level, because this channel don't really deserve it because of the disrespect. So I just saved all of it. When we kicked the crap out of the 49ers. I could have came up there. I should have came up there, but we didn't. The Dolphins should have came up here. We did. You know what I'm saying? Lions, all of that. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I just took my L's. You know what I'm saying? I took my L's. Then we just stopped taking L's.
Let me say this. I didn't see you when y'all lost to the Indianapolis Colts.
I was up here.
I didn't see you when y'all lost to Cleveland. And I didn't see you when y'all got your head spanked by the Buffalo Bills.
When did we lose to the Buffalo Bills? We didn't play them.
I thought that was no. Y'all lost. Y'all lost to Pittsburgh. My bad. It was the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That don't count because they sorry.
You're right, but y'all lost to them.
We ain't have our line that year.
You lost to two non-playoff teams. No, you only lost to one non-playoff team because Pittsburgh ended up making the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, you won.
Y'all lost to Kansas City. And look here, let me say this. I'm glad you're enjoying the moment. You supposed to.
I am.
But I remember the last time y'all was the number one seed. You remember that? Y'all was the number one seed in the NFL last time.
Well, hold on. Hey, we lost two playoff teams because the Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers are also in.
Hey, can you remember the last time the Bears was number one seed?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
That's irrelevant.
The season that they were the number one seed was when Rex Grossman was a quarterback and they lost to Peyton Manning and the Colts.
This is true. We lost in the Super Bowl to the Colts.
Eval. This is fun. I'm having a ball.
Boy, I can't wait. I swear to God, I can't wait.
Have you not been?
Hey,
Have you not been watching the games? Do you understand? We're going to beat the stars off of any team we play. There's no competition in the playoffs at all. It's going to be bad. Everybody getting healthy.
well, look, let me say this though. There's
Stop
two
saying
teams in the playoffs that y'all have yet to be in the playoffs, and that's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, we're going to beat the crap out of them. They're not good.
You just remember the teams you've named. I get it, right? The Chiefs have this lately these last few years. They had a decent runs here and there, but the Bills, if you notice how Josh Allen's been playing, he's consistently turns the ball over a lot. Now you're gonna add the defense. That's a top-ranked defense in the Ravens. He's not gonna be able to bomb it like that. And you have a safety and a strong safety in the corners that we have right now.
We want y'all to throw it deep. We want Flacco to throw it deep. We want Josh Allen to throw it deep because it's just going to be pick central. And yeah, here's the thing that people keep forgetting. Like Richard Sherman was doing so much hating and lying. I couldn't take it. I said, oh my gosh, I'm just offended that you even on the defensive side of the ball. He kept lying, saying Lamar didn't lead in any category. Lamar leads in rushing. He's the number one rushing quarterback in the league.
Oh no, he is now. He wasn't at first. During that time, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, I think we talked about 4 weeks ago. He wasn't.
I'm talking about the last three, maybe 4 weeks.
Okay.
When Richard been talking about it. So that's that. Plus, we got the number one rushing team in the league. Here's the reason why the MVP is going to go to Lamar Jackson. Because you just mentioned it.
He doesn't deserve it, but go ahead.
Absolutely does, and this is why. Our
CJ Stroud.
We had the hardest schedule out of everybody that's in the playoffs right now.
Jesus Christ.
So we did our numbers beating teams that win.
This is
It's just when they play us, they don't look like they belong in anything other than the Big Ten.
Hold on, world class. On top of that, we were banged up and we didn't have all of our star players.
Pause on that one. Okay.
Yeah, pause on that one. Yeah, banged up as well. But yes, we were injured a lot. But our strength of schedule is superior than everybody else's. We're playing real teams, not like the Dolphins, the Chiefs.
We need
definitely not like the Eagles. Come on,
we need to stop this.
Come on now. He's just making you guys look crazy.
He said our strength of schedule is harder than
Absolutely. Absolutely. We 7-1 against teams that's winning. 7-1. Oh no, I think 7-1. We went crazy. So it's not close.
You realize I played against Cleveland twice, Cincinnati twice, and Pittsburgh twice, right? You realize that's
Yeah, Hank, actually that helps his argument because he's playing against a tougher division. Like, look, hey, real quick, AFC North. Shout out to AFC North because we all 0.500. But I won't accept that. I won't accept that Steelers slander though. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Listen, y'all team is garbage. We all know that.
No, don't you dare. Because last time I checked, we the ones that beat you just to get into the wild card. I don't want to hear nothing. 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 At the end of the damn day,
that's why y'all not good.
Your backup is a great average quarterback. So guess what? At the end of the damn day, I don't want to hear nothing. I know one thing for sure. I give it credit where credit's due. And I did say the Ravens will and surely will beat the AFC. That's for sure. I'll give y'all that for sure. But don't you dare. Don't you dare.
All y'all got is CJ Watt and Pickett's. Everybody else is trash. That's a fact.
Really? You're going to say we got Pickett? No, I'm not even giving it a Pickett. Pickett's ass. Pickett is as average as most people are. Well, actually below average because let's be honest. They've been better quarterbacks this year that's played better than him. Don't you dare. Wait, don't you dare. Safety? Safety? Don't you dare.
The bullshit I got to listen to tonight amongst these Pittsburgh and Baltimore Ravens fans.
And look here. Don't be salty for your Browns. Okay, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Your team ain't here.
First of all, I'm not a Browns fan. So no. The hell with the Browns.
You need to be. You're better than the Bears.
Damn. You see what I'm talking about? It's about to get real quiet around here because I'm about to clear house on this Sunday.
Hey, don't hate greatness. Don't hate greatness.
Ain't a Bears fan. He don't like one of them.
He said, "I don't like winners."
You don't like when winning starts to be talked about. That's he's not used to this. Like, what are you guys talking about? Scoring, scoring with other teams I watch.
Oh shit!
Y'all play defense? Y'all play defense over there? Don't worry about it. I don't ask questions like that. So yeah, we got the best division in the league. Everybody's over 500. So there's that. The only reason the Bengals are not in is because they lost their main quarterback. So that's that. So I have the argument again. We all know that the NFC is a chump conference.
No, actually, Bengals won last game.
But they over 500, right?
Yeah, they won last
Yeah,
game.
that's what I said. Everybody's over 500. The only reason they're not in the playoffs is because they lost their quarterback. Well, they be in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
That's it. So we had a tougher schedule, and we're just better than everybody. And it was. You guys are lucky we allowed you to participate this season to watch us win the Super Bowl. I've been saying this the entire time. It's probably going to be like a 45-18 type of victory, whoever we play. The Steelers will be gone this week. We know that for a fact.
Oh Lord, here we go again.
Justin Fields will be gone. He won't be playing for the Bears next year.
Let's
get that out. The Oakland Raiders. Well, I'm sorry, Oakland doesn't have a team anymore. The Las Vegas Raiders are ass. Just in case the light-skinned guys listening to me, because they are a garbage.
I know
franchise.
Tommy better be like this nigga right here.
Yes, they're a horrible franchise that should be shut down because Raiders. The only reason you guys are good because John Madden, and other than that, you guys are ass. So that's that. I haven't gotten that out in a minute. I've seen you guys up here talking a couple of times. You had a fuck nigga a bit I don't like. So I didn't help on one time. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm gonna gloat. You know what I'm saying? If you think this is bad, when we win the Super Bowl, you've seen nothing. It's gonna get 10 times worse than this. And I'm never gonna live it down. Ever. It's never gonna stop. Forever. So you guys better hope that we don't win. The good old boys just don't like the Ravens or something. But the conspiracy people have already put the Ravens and the 49ers in the Super Bowl. So there's that. And we're going to win. So you'll never see a Bears Super Bowl for the next 20 years. I just want to throw that out there before I stop talking.
Damn, you said 20? God damn.
Salty.
The fact that you gave him this much false hope. Don't give him this much false hope.
Luckily, we can't hear you, Bears fans.
My man, World Class, saying real bitter because he seen what's the writing on the wall. We coming. Shout out to my man JT with the scoring update. 14-3, Michigan. But then he come back with this bullshit.
Shit.
This is some bullshit.
Damn.
Well, that's not his fault. He's from Detroit, so
yeah.
They don't know football.
Yeah, see, that's worse for you, boy. That's worse for you. They top your division.
Yeah. Didn't they go 0-16 over there? Like a couple. What was that? 1-16? Not too long ago.
No, that was like 08, 07.
Yeah, they won the all division.
Yeah. Well, let me do this real fast. Shout out to my man DJ Vapors, man, for the $10 super chat. I mean, for the $10 cash app, brother. I appreciate you. You didn't have to do it, but I appreciate the blessings you blessed me with. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Look here, man. I look at it like this. The Ravens are not going to
win a championship.
Wow.
The Ravens are not going to win a Super Bowl this season.
It's going to start off on.
The reasons why, because Cleveland might mess around and be able to get in the second round.
Cleveland might not even make it.
New Cleveland is going to beat old Cleveland.
Nah.
I think we'll be playing the Texans.
I'm sorry, Joe Flacco ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry.
He's gonna throw
if Joe Flacco does it, that would be the most ugliest loss in NFL history.
Wally, you do know Joe Flacco is a candidate.
That's right.
Yeah, you do know that Joe Flacco is a candidate for comeback player of the year. You know that, right, Wally?
How?
Of course, yeah, good for him.
He played 5 games.
No, what you mean how?
Played 5 games.
The same thing for Geno Smith. I mean, sure, Geno Smith did a whole season, but you got to give
this
credit
season
to him.
He didn't make the playoffs, though. He didn't make the playoffs.
I also think, man,
but for the year before.
they was on the ropes when he got there. So he done a yeoman's work. I tell
I'm
you
back
that.
for 5 games.
I mean,
Oh,
hey,
Hey,
you
those
gotta
5
give us
games could
something.
make a difference again.
did somebody come back from injury and have a good year? Like Saquon?
I don't know. I think so.
Yes, I mean, but I don't know what type of stats that he put up though.
They got him ranked hot. Let me look at Saquon.
We'll see. Let me do this. Shout out to my man JT. We know podcast $5 super chat, man. He said, "Gotta support the channel, Hank. Keep it going, bro." Well, brother, I appreciate you for the $5 super chat, and brother, you had to do it, but you chose to bless me, and I just want to thank you, sir. Thank you.
Should have chose to bless them Bears.
See, we not gonna keep having this.
God damn. God damn.
We're not
They got,
going
so
to keep having this. Some
so
Marcus. Respect the future Super Bowl champ because we're gonna win. We can't say that. Choke every guy. But my team, when we get on that big stage, we gonna take care of business.
Right.
Right, like just like with the Packers, right?
Yeah. Wall ain't gonna make it either. I try not to let him fly, but he ain't gonna make it.
So the comeback player of the year,
Negroes ain't no good.
Matthew Stafford.
I had to throw one in there. I'm sorry.
Matthew Stafford is plus 8,000 to win it, coming in number 4. Number 3 is Baker Mayfield. Ain't that something? How you get a comeback player when you never left? He's at 1,500.
Because he was garbage for a couple of seasons, then he came back looking good. So yeah.
But he never left.
Who is this?
Baker Mayfield.
Comeback
Number 2 is Joe Flacco. He's plus 200 to win it. And then Damar Hamlin, the safety from the Buffalo Bills, is at 300.
He only played in one
Oh
game.
yeah. I see how that is. Right there.
Yeah, I think that's what I said. They usually give it to somebody that had a devastating injury.
So I like Baker Mayfield and Joe Flacco. I can agree with those two. Those are two good candidates. Both took their team to the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with those two candidates. Now, the Lamar, come on, man. We know what it really is.
Right. Yep, sympathy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Like unless he had the numbers, fine. If you have the numbers, fine. But if you don't got the numbers, like, come on, bro.
He only played one game.
Really?
And he didn't play the whole game. They put him in a few
one
plays.
Game.
Yes, they put him in for a few plays, so he could be eligible. That's some bullcrap right there.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
That's messed up.
That's real. That's tacky for real. I ain't gonna lie. That's tacky.
Yeah, tacky. That's just sad.
But look, here, guys. I didn't want to go long today because I do want to get to enjoy some of this college football game. But it looks like it's getting out of hand. My gosh, it might get out of hand fast. Because look here, I'll say it again. I like Michigan. I think they got a good coach. They got a good defense, and they haven't won since '97. So I think it's only time for them to start winning again. But unfortunately, their coach may be one and done after they do win it.
John,
he may be out. Jim? Yeah, he may be out after this because the NCAA don't take kindly to that man.
Yeah, I don't like him.
He doesn't take kindly to the NCAA because he's already spoken his piece on how he feels about them, especially during that shutdown of the C-19. He was real vocal on the Big Ten not playing and everybody else playing and getting this money. So I don't know if they're gonna. I don't think he's gonna come out of this unscathed. I think he's gonna end up facing another suspension, and it's just very unfortunate. I really think that Michigan is not really fighting hard enough for him. In my opinion, he should have never been suspended in 3 games in the regular season. I thought that was a load of bullcrap. I wouldn't have never agreed to go ahead and keep that investigation. If I feel like I have nothing to do with this sheet scandal, this one coach went rogue, he went rogue. But I understand why he did make the agreement, so he can get this opportunity to coach a championship quality team that he has. and he's gonna mess around and win it tonight. I think, and it's gonna be a slap in the NCAA's face. So are they gonna put an asterisk by his title if he wins it tonight? What do y'all guys think? Last question of the night. What do y'all think about that?
I don't know. I don't track college football.
Okay.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Wally, what you got to say so about that? What do you think?
Give me a moment.
Okay, I got you. Marcus, are you there?
I'm here.
Let me ask you this: what do you think about the Jim Harbaugh situation? Do you think?
Yeah, like I said before, bro, I think it's kind of bullshit. I think if he does win the championship, I think Michigan should either offer him an extension or take the NFL coaching job.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going to end up doing. I ain't gonna lie. I think he's going to end up going to the NFL, and I'm hoping if that's the decision, I hope the Bears make a bid and make a run at him. I would love to have him on our sideline to lead my team to the Super Bowl because I know it's coming. He's already shown he could take a team to the Super Bowl, and if he wins tonight, he's also shown he can win it on the college level as well. So to me, that guy's a winner. I just need him on the sideline, coaching up my man Justin Fields, and guiding us to a Super Bowl after we draft offensive tackle and Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, it's definitely. It's getting late now because we're talking crazy. Yeah, it was a great show. Y'all hit the like button. Share if you're new to the subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hank a little drunk. Appreciate y'all coming on. Thanks to everybody that donated to the channel.
I'm drunk on this water.
Yeah, he had a few sips because he's talking about Justin Fields and being good. It's totally outlandish now. Justin Fields will be the MVP Water Boy next year.
Yeah, but I'm back. But as far as the John Harbaugh situation, yeah, man, that's a tough one because, of course, you know how people say, he could have been cheating. It could have been a long time he'd been doing that, or neither. He just got caught. One or the other. I don't know. But I say it like this, man. Look, I think it's just hard for people to believe that he probably just had a good season this time around, and versus believing that he just automatically cheated. So, one way or the other. I mean, people can see it however they wish. I really don't have no real overall thoughts on it because people could say the same things, like, God forbid, like, if we find out Nick Saban has been doing it, then are we going to look back in history of all the times Nick Saban has won and then consider that he's been cheating this whole time? Who knows? I'm not going to say that, but, I can't say nothing.
So they suspended him.
I know one thing. I know one thing. I know that wind is whooping Wally's ass right now. I do know that.
Yeah, it's windy. It's windy out here, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
It's getting the best of you tonight. I see.
So he got caught cheating.
Well,
that's what I heard. I don't know if that's for sure.
Yeah, one of his assistant coaches was supposedly doing the Bill Belichick thing and spygating on other teams and stealing plays and all that. So he jumped on the sword and took it. Then said nobody else had nothing to do with it. It was all on him. So, he was the fall guy. Like my man Chris Carter said, everybody has to have a fall guy on the squad. Well, he was the guy. He jumped on the sword and accepted the fall, and I'm sure he got a nice little outgoing pay from the University of Michigan to take that fall for him, and accept accountability. But yeah, he said he was the only one who did it. Nobody else did it, so everybody else should be clear. And NCAA was looking into it, and they suspended for 3 games. They said it will make this agreement. If you accept the agreement, no court, no appeal, we'll take the 3 games, and we won't look no more into what's going on. And so they agreed to that, and Jim Harbaugh did not get to coach the last 3 games of the season. So the first game back was the Big Ten championship game. Of course, he didn't get to coach against the Ohio State game. I think it was I don't don't know who the last two was. I think I thought one of them was Michigan State, but he didn't get to coach his last 3 games, and so that's what happened to Noble. So, now I think they're trying to come back around, get some more of his. They want some more of his hide, right? They not done whooping his ass. They want some more, and so they, NCAA, they always want their pound of meat, and they're gonna do what they got to do to get it. So, who knows? But with that being said, I'm looking forward to next week because we're gonna have a look more clarity as far as the NFL playoffs and who the Baltimore Ravens is going to be losing to the next time they play. Now I'm hoping they get the opportunity to play against Cleveland, and I will be through for the new Cleveland Browns playing against the old Cleveland Browns.
Well, they could possibly lose the first or second preseason game of 2024. You can look then. Other than that, read them and wait, Funko.
Well, I hope
y'all gonna be sick.
I hope Cleveland wins and he beats a thorn in the Baltimore side and stick it to the damn Ravens. That's what you get for leaving me.
Don't
rely on that young book. Thought that young book was ready. He ain't ready just yet.
Wow. But the light-skinned one up in Kansas City was ready though, right? You see the racism? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I really think that we need to round up all the light skins and put them back in
racism or colorism. Let's just be technical.
It's pure racism. It's pure racism because anything that they do, you gotta upgrade it.
Okay, it's hateism.
Yeah, because if you really think about it, light-skinned people never went through slavery, so they really got a light.
Come on, like yo,
they really did it. You know what I'm saying? They watched it. They looked like, damn, that look bad out there. And then they kept, they started putting ice in their pink lemonade, and drinking with the master, having orgies and stuff. So,
but down planet though. Come on now.
Huh?
I said, that was planet though. Come on now.
Oh well, there's lots to deliberate about.
Last day we didn't. We weren't part of it. We were just on the outside looking in.
That's right. So when y'all see a young brother like
I'm getting Django vibes.
When y'all see a young brother like Lamar, getting praised, you just start to get back into that light skin hate. Like, oh, look at them niggas out there in Boston, but that Negro's out there in Boston. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get y'all.
Oh wow.
And we just gotta, for us to be on one accord, y'all just gotta spend 50 years in slavery so we can be even.
Hey y'all, and not just that, but all y'all haters that were hating on Lamar on his passing game and all that, the fact that he's a finalist right now as an MVP, aka Hank, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Like y'all gotta read it on wheat now.
Hey.
Oh Lord! Look. Shout out to my man Jeffrey Woodline. He says $3.05 super chat. Shout out to you, my brother. He said, "Happy New Year, folks." Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year to you, Mr. Jeff. I appreciate you coming through and with the super chat. Thank you for the blessing. You didn't have to, but you appreciate it. Much appreciated for the blessings, though. Look here, guys, and there's no hate, man. I'm speaking truth, man. I'm just speaking facts. And I'm looking forward to my man, comeback player of the year, Joe Flacco, to roll into Lamar's new stomping grounds, which is Joe Flacco's old stomping ground, and beating the brakes off that weak-ass team. I can't wait. Hey,
of course you're gonna sound the light skinned guy.
It's gonna be called the big payback game, baby.
Of course you're gonna side with the light skinned guy. Of course you are.
What payback?
What's that? Oh, Joe Flacco looking for that payback because they let the man go. Because they let him go to the jail.
What are we talking about here?
He still has some life in him.
Yeah.
Listen, Flacco won a Super Bowl for us.
He gonna throw picks. I'm not worried about him at all.
Yeah. Listen, I appreciate.
Lamar's not immune to making turnovers either now. World class.
Yeah, but he has it mostly for the most of the season.
We only had 7, so we know how.
7 INTs?
That's it. Flacco threw more than that in 2 games.
Well, how many fumbles he had?
Well, that's different. You know what I'm saying? He
Okay,
runs the
well,
ball.
that's part of turnovers. I mean, that is part of it.
Well, guess what, Hank? When you got the weight of the team on your back as a captain, sometimes that may happen.
I think it was.
Especially when you're an MVP candidate in the first seed, clinching the first round bye and home field advantage.
Y'all some damn Lamar suck asses. Jesus Christ. Come on, man.
Well, he's proved himself.
So wait, Hank, Hank, don't lie to yourself now. Don't lie, Hank. So you're trying to tell me if Lamar was on the Browns, you wouldn't love him? Get the heck out of here.
Well, first, Wally, why do you keep associating me with the damn Browns?
You miss the Bears.
I don't give a shit about the Browns.
I'm not Bears.
You saying the Bears?
He ain't with your mouthful. His name was mouthful. Of course, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Man, I can't. I thought you said the Browns, but that win is kicking your ass, dog. I'm telling you.
It was eating something.
Well,
so.
Browns. The Bears.
I thought you said the damn Browns.
If I said no. If I said the Browns, I'm sorry. No. Look, if I said it, if you go back and look and read it, and I said it, I'm sorry. But I meant the Bears, sir. The Bears. If he were playing for your Bears, you know you would like him, sir. Don't do it.
So I would have no choice because he's on my team, so I had to.
I don't want to hear that. Nah, bro, I don't hear that. I got people on my team I don't even like. What the frick we talking about here?
I got to support my squad.
And you keep supporting those losing seasons. You keep supporting those eliminated playoff seasons. You go ahead.
Real soon. Yeah, I'll see that right now. This is about the end. Hey, guys, let me just say this. I want to appreciate every last one of you guys are here. Good luck to your teams in the playoffs, but I really don't mean it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all right. You ain't shit.
I can't wait to see who's the winners and losers of this weekend's playoffs. And whoever team loses, y'all can get the business.
Wow.
You're going to get the business. And if your team wins, I'm going to tell you congratulations.
Hey, but guess what? We'll be waiting the next week. We'll be waiting the week after because we'll be chilling this week.
If you got hate in your heart, let it out.
Hey, by the way, I did want to bring up something because this is a sports recap. I don't know if y'all watch boxing, but there's some crazy fights going to be happening soon coming up.
This is true.
You got Ryan Garcia, you got Gervonta Tank Davis, you got Devin Haney, you got all these young guys. Yeah, you got a lot of great fighters right now. You got the Inyonye, the Asian guy that everybody keeps calling potentially the next number one pound for pound fighter.
What's the matchup? Who's Ryan fighting?
I think Ryan was supposed to be scheduled to fight Devin, but then it was like, I think they wanted to make it to who's the other cat?
I want to see that. Who do I want to see that?
I don't know, man. They have all these matchups set up, lined up, projected. Now that Ryan's with a Team Mayweather, he's over there, so they're doing big things now, or even bigger. I mean, and then you got Canelo, you got David Benavidez. Potentially, that's the next one. And then you got like the heavyweight fights too. So like the fact that Francis Ngannou and Anthony Joshua signed. I don't know. I like Ngannou's chances, man, to win. I like Ngannou's chances.
It was close the first time, so I like it.
Yeah. So, then MMA too, UFC, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right, well, I'm gonna go take a look. All right, fellas, I'm out. Appreciate you, Hank. Yeah, it's gonna get worse next time I come back up. So just be prepared.
Fact. That's a fact.
Oh, hey, you looking forward to the draft, right?
That's a fact. Hey, get you some linemen. Get you some linemen and Marvin Harrison. Get you some Marvin Harrison. Get you some linemen. I think you'll be good.
Oh no, free agency come up before the draft, right?
World class. Yeah, I'm about to clear house with these Negroes. They.
Wait. What did I do?
Hey, I'm a respectable black brother now. Come on now, don't you dare.
Fellas, man, look here. I appreciate you guys coming through, man, rocking with me. I appreciate you guys for sure. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Wally. Thank you, World Class, for coming through. And I'm gonna catch y'all next week. Y'all better have the same damn energy when I hear about y'all next week. Now, of course, Baltimore got a bye, so y'all gonna luck up and move on to the next round. But Wally, your Pittsburgh Steelers, it's over. Y'all had y'all
Look,
fun.
look, look. Hey, look. Hey, I already know what time it was. Don't do me wrong. Don't do me wrong. I already know what time it was. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Especially after you guys lost TJ Watt.
Yeah, it's over.
Exactly, because I already knew that was already done deal. Without him, we can't sack nobody for shit. I mean, we'll need an act of a miracle to motherfucking smack whoever we get in front of our faces. So yeah, it's been a good ride. It's been a good ride.
I
Much
know
blessings.
that's right. I know that's right. Enjoy and get ready for the draft, just like me, Walt. Come on, there's plenty of room on the couch.
Hey, that's
Plenty of room
good.
on
Hey,
the couch.
that's good. That's good. That's good. You know what I'm saying? That's good. You know what I'm saying? We need to sit back, rest up, enjoy the fact that we understand now what we need to do. Yes, because guess what? We left this bit 10-7. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's way too happy for a team that's about to lose. I don't understand that at all.
Hey, look here. Hey, look, you can't understand because I'm a Steelers. You know what I'm saying? We win around here, okay?
I got you. Whatever catch you, but be safe, man. Enjoy your evening.
Likewise.
Right all right, Marcus, you be safe, man, and I appreciate you coming through like always, my guy.
Hey, man, it's always, bro. I appreciate these kind of streams and stuff. Keep doing your thing.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, man, I'm not a Bears hater. I'm waiting to see the potential, what they could be. You know what I'm saying? So they don't need to get rid of Justin Fields. I think you just got to give a quarterback the right pieces around him. You got to let him breathe. Give him some offensive linemen. A lot of the great quarterbacks that you've seen in NFL history, they've always had a good to a great line. And they've had a couple Pro Bowlers on each of these lines, whether it's Eli or Peyton Manning, whether it's Tom Brady, Joe Montana, etc. All these great top quarterbacks, Drew Brees, all these other guys, they've always had great linemen. Aaron Rodgers, Roethlisberger, they've all had them. So you gotta supply it. You gotta give the supply to the guy. He's not a bad quarterback. He's a very athletic quarterback. I remember watching him, in the projected for the top Elite 8. I remember that when he was there back in the day when he was like in his late high school years, early college years. So if I was you guys, I'd draft Marvin Harrison Jr. and then I get a couple linemen. That'd be because think about it. You have Marvin Harrison and you have DJ Moore.
Yeah, I mean, look, me and you on the same boat with this.
And get yourself another tight end. Try to get another tight end, and he'll be able to breathe.
I won't deny that either. I think those are all good subjects. I mean, good suggestions, definitely for what the Birds is looking for. So we'll see, man. We're gonna try.
But other than that, go Ravens, man. Go Ravens. Go get that chip.
I want to thank Mark for coming through. I didn't appreciate that last comment he said. I still want to thank my guy for coming through. Shout out to my man Marcus. He's a good guy, other than being a damn Ravens fan. Him in world class, right? It is what it is. My man Jeff Woods said, "Go Steelers." As a lifelong 49ers fan from Philly, I know that's right. We'll see. But I don't think they're going to win. I think their time is coming, though. I think Buffalo Bills may be they may break through this year. This might be the Buffalo Bills season. We'll see. But with that being said, hey guys, I appreciate you rocking with me. Thank you guys. I appreciate everybody who came through with a super chat. I appreciate my man DJ Papers with the Cash App. Shout out to that brother. Shout out to OG Do Dirty. Shout out to Big Ant. Expect the Unexpected What We Know podcast and my man Jeff Woodland. Shout out to these guys, man, for coming through, donate to the chat, man. Rock with me on the Basement Sports recap, man. We're gonna continue to do this thing. Hey, I know football, the college football season is ending after tonight, and looks like the Michigan State. I'm sorry, guys. Look like Michigan's gonna be our future championship of college football. Right on. Somebody other than an SEC team. So good luck to them. It's still they got still got time, but yeah, we'll see. And if for some reason Michigan does not want to continue to will continue to disrespect Jim Harbaugh, you come on down there to Lake Forest. We'll take care of you, Jim. We're gonna get you signed up for a nice contract. Make sure you get a king's ransom and pay. And we got love and respect for you, my brother. I promise you that. With that being said, man, I appreciate everybody that came here. Shout out to you, Jeff. Shout out to you, Stan, Wally. Shout out to my man, Ski Scared, the Rilla. I'm about to mess it up. Sorry. Shout out to Miss Dorian as a moderator. So real, what we know podcast. Shout out to you. Shout out to Travel One for coming through, for even taking shots at your boy. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to World Class. Shout out to my man Marcus. Shout out to my man, like I said, Wally. Shout out to my man Quentin for coming through. I mean, there's so many people. Shout out to my man Stan. If I didn't already name you, brother, I promise. Shout out to my brother Roddy for coming up on the show and being in the chat. Shout out to that brother, man. Shout out to my man Ray. I know he's going through it right now. Getting them gray hairs in his beard, and because his team is not looking so good right now. Shout out to my man Truth for coming through, man. Shout out to my man Briefy for coming through. I mean, shout out to everybody. If for somebody I miss, I apologize. Sister Nikki, Sister He said, shout out to that. Shout out to my man Durrell saying, Michigan over everybody. I know that's right. Shout out to that brother for coming through. And if there's anybody that I missed, man, I apologize again. Charge it to my mind and not my heart. Shout out to my man Why High. Shout out to my man brother Sir Hale is in the building. Red Girl, shout out to you, even though I can't stand the Cowboys. I'm not gonna hold that against you. I'm not gonna hold that against you because I don't like Shasty Bum and your father team, the Cowboys. Shout out to you. Say like my man Will, he's riding with Michigan too. I mean, you got a whole lot of Michigan fans around here. What's going on with all this Michigan? Look, who they back? Shout out to you, my brother, man. Shout out to you, and shout out to anybody who I missed. Shout out to everybody that's watching the stream. Please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share if you get the opportunity. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. With that being said, I want y'all to have a great night and enjoy the game. Y'all be easy.